would show more, but I mean, my wife did fall asleep at the end. There's that, I guess. How do you fall asleep to a movie about a drug-fueled bear that goes around killing people? That sounds like it should be a great time, right? Maybe this has to do with the fact that this movie was written by someone who wrote one other movie before. And that movie being Babysitter Killer Queen, which I haven't seen and will never see.
I get killed first. That's a post-Jordan Peele era horror movie progress.
You're my kill of the night.
This movie was directed by Elizabeth Banks, who I know from The Hunger Games, maybe some of the comic movies out there. She also directed Impossible Sellers Angels Treatment. I was planning on making a video on that someday. She also directed movie 43, which is one of the most ridiculous movies I've ever seen in my life. I also might review that someday. And I guess if you compare Flower Bear to her other movies, then yeah, Flower Bear looks great. Really good movie for Elizabeth Banks. Although I haven't seen this movie too, so who knows? Maybe that's a masterpiece. I don't know.
Now I am become death. The
weirdest part about this movie is that it's based on true events. When I learned that, I was intrigued as hell. Holy shit, a drug-fueled bear went around killing people? That's crazy. I just have to report that it never happened. The events that happened in real life are very exciting. They are kind of fun. Basically, this drug trafficker named Andrew Dorcas fell out of the sky and landed on a driveway in Knoxville, Tennessee, with $15 million worth of flour strapped to his body. Sometime later, a black bear started chowing down on more than 70 pounds of flour that had also fallen from Jordan's airplane. And guess what happened to the bear? It died of an overdose. That's it. What? I would like to take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made. If you're like planes and tanks, this game is perfect for you. You can play with more than 2,000 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships in dynamic combined arms PvP battles. Every vehicle is incredibly detailed and modeled down to their individual components, offering a highly immersive combat experience.
Is that a Claymore? Is he using mods?
Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, or the
Is that why does he have a Claymore?
Vehicles in War Thunder spans over 100 years of development, from the 1920s to the present day. Whether you're looking for a fast, action-packed match or a more realistic and tactical experience, War Thunder offers both. You can find intense PvP battles at various immersion levels for all playstyles. This game has one of the most dynamic and detailed vehicle damage models in gaming. No general hit points. Vehicles suffer actual damage to their components and crew instead. There's a damage X-ray mechanic that shows exactly what happens to you or your enemy vehicle as it's damaged or destroyed. This game has incredible graphics and detail in 4K resolution. Authentic sound effects and beautiful music create an atmosphere to fully immerse yourself in. What I really like about this game is that you can choose which country you play for, like the USSR, the US, etc. And depending on what country you choose, they have specific tech trees, which will allow you to use tanks and planes from that country. So yeah, like I said, if you're a history buff and you like tanks and planes and stuff like that, you're going to love this game.
I ripped out my head from the windows to the walls. Why the fuck you
are link in the description. If you're a PC player, then you get an extra bonus. Lucky you, by clicking on my link in the description, you'll get a large free bonus pack, plus multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, boosters, and much more. Thank you so much to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Now back to the review. This movie starts by showing us an actor that I'm familiar with. His name is Christopher Hivju. This is what he looks like. If you've seen Game of Thrones, then you might recognize him as Tormund Giantsbane. He kind of fell from grace, huh? I'm happy he's getting work, alright. From killing giants in one of the most popular TV shows ever released, to now getting bested by a drug-fueled bear in a mediocre to bad movie. Jesus. In this movie, he plays a guy named Olaf. And guess what his wife's name is? The Frozen names. How creative.
Wait, what am I looking at right now? Why are you hanging off the earth like a bat?
Whatever, doesn't matter. This is what happens to her in like the first 5 minutes of the movie. And then we get introduced to way too many characters. Now, I know in a movie like this, most of these people are just supposed to be fodder for the thing that kills things, right? But in this movie's case, they very bizarrely try to flesh out some of these characters, but not in a way that makes me legitimately care about them, in a way that bloats the movie and irritates me. There are movies out there that can pull off a bunch of characters. This is not one of them.
Shut up.
There's the drug traffickers, the cops, this random family, a random gang. A part park ranger and her boyfriend, there's paramedics, there's just a lot. And all of these people are fighting the street. Some of them are just random background characters. They all have lines, they're all trying to get their moment to shine. With a very skilled writer, maybe this would have worked. Of course, that's not what we got. There are some skilled actors. Ray Liotta gives a pretty good performance here. Rest in peace. I think one of the main problems is that most of the characters are one-dimensional. The children are just stupid children, trying to impress one another, and gets them in trouble. There's a good cop, and there's a good cop. You got this. There's a corrupt cop, yes. Of course. The drug trafficking characters are just stereotypical drug trafficking guys that you've seen in a million different movies and shows.
I'm more than a drug dude.
Also, this movie spends way too long trying to set up everything and get all the characters into one spot to be killed by this bear. Why weren't they all just in this one spot to begin with? I don't want to sit for half an hour or 45 minutes and watch these characters meander and do a bunch of dumb stuff that is not entertaining at all. Although the beginning of the movie is too bad. It starts with the drug trafficker guy smacking his head on a plane and it knocks him out as he jumps out. So I'll...
Yo, Vienna, what you up to, dude? How's it going?
I want Freddy Fazbear.
What do you mean by that?
My browser isn't working.
Well, I think I might know a guy. Never fear.
GX mods, you can take customization. I'm talking about background music, keyboard sound.
I'm killing your master for you. What's up, bestie? What's up, mommy?
Wow, you hear that, Vienna? That's amazing. What if you guys want to hear the keyboard quit clapping already?
No worries, fellow gamer. Opera GX never misses. Disable and enable mods individually within the mods menu available from the sidebar.
It really is quick and easy.
Never stops there. The GX store provides thousands of mods all applied with just one click. Created by our talented user base. We've got our own set of mods for creators like Navy Jakey, Voice Critter.
I've always wanted to roleplay as Jakey Jakey.
Apply cool shaders like GX Boy for a 90s nostalgia trip, or create your own mod that suits you best. Opera GX does it all.
But what about my Freddy Fazbear?
Here, I got it.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it with you?
It's everything I've ever wanted.
Opera GX.
Let the echoes become
Never
your
used
strength.
a trip like this.
Let me see.
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything and anything related to your work. Your documents, your chats, your whiteboards, your projects. The value of this, you don't have to buy 5 softwares to do this. You don't have to be hopping back and forth between multiple tabs trying to find that email from a year ago. Instead, you can find everything in a matter of seconds, keeping your work and everything related to productivity organized in a single place.
So while the flower lands on one of the bear, Ranger Liz, played by Margot Martindale, is pretty funny. I think that's mainly because she's a pretty funny actress.
It's Carl. Murder him! I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Jesse Tyler Ferguson's character Peter was okay. He plays this weirdo environmentalist. The only thing funny about the cop characters is this one cop's dog, Rosette. In the beginning, they talk to each other, and the female cop thinks that he's hitting on her, when he's really just asking her to watch his dog, and his dog looks ridiculous. It's like an all-white Shih Tzu with a bow in his hair, the girliest dog imaginable, and yeah, got a laugh out of me, gotta say. The dog is pretty funny. It has like curtains hanging off of it. It's a pretty funny looking dog, dude. What do you want me to say? One of the drug dealers is in mourning because a character that we never meet
I feel like I made a bad
and they
decision
dragged
doing
us
that.
out for way too long. It's not funny, it's just random. And I'm pretty sure the only reason they did this, because he got a tattoo of this person's name on his chest, but it says a completely different name. It says like John or something. They probably stenciled this tattoo before giving it to him, which means he read the name John and got the tattoo. Maybe the people making this movie don't know how getting tattoos work. I'm sorry, but there's hardly any way that he could get a misspelled name tattooed on his chest. If it was on like his back or his butt or something, maybe, if he was a complete dumbass. But on his chest, there's no way he wouldn't notice. I'm just saying. Ranger Liz won't let this doofus have a green lollipop for some reason. No idea why.
The green one. This is a red one. Yes, ma'am.
She wants to impress Peter, this environmentalist weirdo.
You got a dust fever here, Ranger.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
He's against smoking. He doesn't like it. In fact, he brings in a Smokey the Bear cutout. He's very much against smoking because smoking causes forest fires. And he smells smoke in the room. Liz was the one that was smoking, but she blames it on the doofus, even though Peter could definitely smell it on your breath. Like, they stand right next to each other. He would be able to tell. So these two children find a brick of flour, and they start eating it to try and impress one another. Very bizarre. They do spit out the flour, but still. They get chased by the flour bear and mauled to death.
Just kidding.
Which honestly probably would have been pretty funny, because it would have been very shocking, right? No one would expect that. They're not about to kill kids in a movie like this, I don't think. I'm guessing some people would be upset by that, so they just make the kids magically escape the bear. One kid climbs up a tree, and the other one just hides, I guess. Not sure how that's possible, but sure, they escape the bear. And then there's this group of delinquents named the Pube Gang. Ranger Liz calls them this early on.
The Pube Gang of pubes. Teens, delinquents.
But the real one of the gang is the Future, and they're very dangerous.
What the fuck is this?
You can tell because all these guys face off against a drug dealer and they all get their asses kicked, and it's not funny at all. The drug dealer finds a brick of flour on him, and to show him where they found it. You could remove 80% of the dialogue in this movie and get the same exact thing.
God damn, bro, chill the fuck out.
The movie would remain untouched. That what these characters are saying is obviously they should say a lot less, or they should use a lot of jokes. There are some jokes in this movie, but most of them, like 99% of them, don't land. The scenes in the bear is chasing there aren't that many throughout this movie. Basically, the idea is the bear knows where the flower is. Put the flower over here, if you have flour on you, there's one scene in particular that I liked a lot. It was when the paramedics showed up. They encountered the bear and tried to escape, and the bear chasing the ambulance is pretty hilarious because holy shit, this thing is fast. There is one part in the sequence that I found kind of stupid. One of the paramedics is using a stethoscope, and the other paramedic is trying to get her attention. They can't hear them because they have a stethoscope on. This is not how it works at all. Is this a noise-canceling stethoscope? It sure doesn't look like one, and I'm pretty sure
I love iframes.
I think they do, who knows, but yeah, these are... There's this online comedian that made this acting debut in this Scott Seiss. Yeah, his acting's pretty good. I find his videos hilarious, so it was cool seeing him.
No, we're co-workers. What do you think this is? Fast and Furious 10? $1 an hour?
Editing.
You know what? Lizards are good.
Did they only have 2 takes to use or something? Why did this thing so bad? It was serviceable. I used to be super picky about CGI, but then when the good cop escapes, he's confronted by the drug dealer. The cop doesn't want to give it back to the drug dealer. This scene is boring, aside from one joke, and it's only funny because it came out of nowhere and surprised me. Basically, the cop shoots the drug dealer, and he hits his hand, and he shoots off 2 fingers, and they're not next to each other, and one of the dude chants comments. When the bear arrives, it decides to take it on top of the character name. This is the same character that was blubbering at
that is a Bell Ring.
Whenever someone has a massive move in this movie, it's not gushing blood for some reason. It's very bizarre. The ending of this movie I hardly even remember because by that time I got almost completely checked out. All I know is that it looks like the show Ozark. Everything is very bright blue. Big blues. I also remember that there Overall, there is this one pretty funny scene with this bear climbing up a tree to get tree right next to this one, and a bunch of flower puffs in the air. And the bear sniffs the flower, jumps off that tree, and climbs up to the tree. It just zooms on up there and kills people. That part was pretty funny. For the most part, I found this movie very boring, which sucks so much because I had high hopes that this would be a pretty fun time. I laughed a couple times, but I will never watch this again. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all my patrons that make videos like this possible. I love you guys. That's everybody scrolling up the screen right now. Look at all these legends. They're all so cool. Wouldn't you like to join them? You sure can. If you like cool clothes, go over to clothesleather.com.
Fuck, bro, this shit's ass.
Even get this shirt there. Now, good guys, I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give
okay, anyway. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Keep it right, keep it right.
Series X and S, PlayStation 5, or the previous podcast. Just click my link in the top of the description.
I do not give a fuck. I'm not dealing with that. I am not dealing with that. Oh, this should be easy. Please don't kill me. Fuck, man. Quicksilver bullets. Fucking really? Really? It's not so bad. You can do that? Oh, this is a Mika lash. This is a Mika lash. Oh yeah, this is a reference to Mika, a pre-Mika lash person. This is like a Mika lash, I guess warm up maybe? He's not a reference, he's similar to him though. He's definitely in relation. I think it's like preparing. I forgot, I hope I can get them bitches back. Please God, behind me. Shit. I don't want to die. I'm a good boy. I deserve head pats. I'm obedient. I'm gonna go up and get my shit back. Never mind, we're not having any fun tonight. Shit. Not my asshole! Stop! It burns! Oh, that would have fucked me. I would have been fucked. Shit, no, my ass! Get out! It burns! My big white red ass. Doggy hole.
Grammarly Go, your go-to solution for getting quality work done quickly.
Ready for the big pitch today, Remy? Oh yeah, you got this.
And ensuring peak productivity. Grammarly Go brings you a box, helping you create.
I can do that.
You can instantly make emails shorter or longer, and strike the right tone with ease, making your message friendlier, more confident, more persuasive, you name it. And with the ability to generate responses with just a click, or bullet points, you can get email replies out in time, giving you time back to focus on the bigger tasks at hand. Like making sure that
I forgot these things exist.
Grammarly Go helps you come up with ideas and improve them. It's your brainstorming partner.
Okay, I was a little cocky.
Look forward to being your partner on the road. Great work.
So you can win at work and in life. Click the blue button to download Grammarly Go today. You'll be amazed at what you can do. Hurry and take an extra 20% off during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale. Plus, find everything you need. Price right for sunny days. Smile. Savings on the top styles. Like 50% off. Now at Kohl's.
Get out of my fucking store!
Okay, I know I might be a little bit biased, but I think this movie rules. Nick Cage is best! Let's go! This movie is awesome. I don't care what the critics are saying over on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm not biased at all, I swear. I might be a little bit biased. There isn't a Nick Cage credit behind me. Ever since the Nick Cage...
That's literally just Nicholas. What the fuck?
I'm so hyped for this movie, because if there's one person who never phones it in, it's Nick Cage. He could be acting in the worst movie imaginable, but he'll always give 100%. Maybe a little bit more than that. Sometimes he acts a little bit too much. In fact, I think his biggest flaw is that he overacts. The man simply tries too hard, but in movies like this, man, it works perfectly. God, it's so good. When I first heard about this movie, flashbacks came to mind of his iconic role in Vampire's Kiss. In that movie, he plays a deranged lunatic who believes he's a vampire. In this movie, he's literally a vampire, but he still acts like a deranged lunatic, and it's amazing! Am I overselling this movie? Yes, I am. It's definitely not as good as it's not making it out to me. But, was I entertained? Hell yes. I haven't had this much fun watching the movie until before that, it's only 3 for Grit. And I gotta say, I hated this movie so bad, and I'm happy I watched it. This movie stars Nicholas Hoult, Nicolas Cage, Awkwafina, Ben Schwartz, and Shohreh Aghdashloo. Let me just say, casting Nick Cage as Dracula was the best decision they could have made. This man isn't only insane on screen, behind the camera he's a little weird as well. Not too long ago, he claimed his first memory was in the womb.
Earliest memory. In utero, and it seemed like I could like see faces in the dark.
Maybe it was the 4th of July or something, and he heard the fireworks. And it gave him pre-birth PTSD, and that's why he is the way he is. Whenever our boy Nick is on the screen, it's not like he's being a goofball the entire time. There are moments when he's pretty sinister looking, but most of the time he's, doing stuff like this. This movie was directed by Chris McKay, the same man that made the Lego Batman movie, and I hear that's pretty good. I haven't seen it myself. He also made Robot Chicken and The Tomorrow War. Wasn't a big fan of The Tomorrow War. I thought it was pretty forgettable. Aesthetically, this movie looked pretty stunning at times. They were going for this haunting green look because of, vampires, and I think it worked fairly well. There are some pretty awful editing mistakes in this movie, but we'll get there. In the beginning, we're introduced to Robert Montague Renfield, the movie's protagonist. Obviously, because it's called Renfield. Renfield tells us that he's in a destructive relationship with Dracula. The movie then presents us with a flashback. The aspect ratio changes, and it temporarily turns into a black and white film movie. I personally love the style they chose to show this flashback, because it seems very reminiscent of old vampire movies. Back in the day, Renfield was a real estate lawyer who ended up becoming Dracula's assistant and familiar. And now Renfield carries out his every need. Everybody knows that Dracula's powers come from consuming human blood. Well, Renfield gets his powers by consuming bugs, because he's like a less powerful version of Dracula. That part is kind of silly. I guess when you consider everything else in the movie, it's definitely not the worst thing. It's kind of silly too, because I would definitely prefer Renfield's method of gaining my powers. Gathering people for their blood must be a pain in the ass. Gathering bugs, on the other hand, nobody in society would give a shit. You do it at your leisure. They're that deep bugs.
Oh, shit.
And not only that, Renfield can go out in the sunlight.
Why is he stronger this time?
Even though I'm not...
He never pulled in that shit against Bone.
It's much more convenient living as a familiar of Dracula. It's so dumb. Why don't they make him familiar if you call him...
Fucking nigger!
You'll get a glimpse of his body and he looks nothing like Nicolas Cage. There's a part in the beginning when Dracula is being hunted by these vampire hunters. Dracula gets caught in this holy circle thing. Renfield breaks him out of it, so he turns into smoke, enters this guy's mouth, and blows him up from the inside. It's pretty gnarly. Dracula then gets hit by sunlight while killing this other guy, and this is what he looks like after the fight. Damn, bro, you've looked better. Renfield then nurses him back to life because Dracula has him by the balls, even when he looks like a little shriveled up raisin. Renfield attends these anonymous meetings for victims of abuse, and his plan is to kidnap the people that abuse the victims in these meetings, and feeding them to Dracula. So it's a win-win, right? He's freeing these people of their abusers, and he's giving these abusers to Dracula. The only problem being, Dracula gets the most power out of people that are innocent and pure, like babies, virgins, nuns, and cheerleaders. Yes, even cheerleaders. A busload of them. That's what Dracula asks for. He wants a busload of cheerleaders. There could be a girl in that bunch that slept around with the entire football team and has multiple STDs. I guess it's like eating a bag of peanuts and one of them is overcooked, just throw that one away. There's this girl at the meeting that's being abused by some of the abusers, so Renfield goes to kidnap them and bring them to Dracula. There are a bunch of scumbag drug dealers that love ska. Yeah, really like the music for ska. They try to make that a joke, and it doesn't land at all. There's 3 guys in this room, but somehow Renfield knows immediately which one is Mitch. You shouldn't know which one is Mitch, right? I guess you just had a lucky guess.
Oh yeah, no, this text way too fucking long.
Okay, you could have done something to make it funny. How did Renfield know where these guys were located? No idea. He just found them. Okay. Mitch and the other guys hand over the drugs to Renfield because they're confusing him with a hitman that's out to kill them. Renfield then goes, "What is this?"
What is this?
I guess because he's confused, drugs and stuff. But the way it was phrased, it made it seem like Renfield didn't know what drugs were. I know that's not what he was actually saying, but they should have changed the line, right? He should have been like, "What are you doing?" instead of, "What is this?" Because he looks directly at the drugs and he's like, "What is this?"
What is this?
And instead of responding to him like, "These are drugs," the guys are like, "Oh, you're a hitman, out to kill us." So Renfield knocks these guys out one by one. But then the hitman that they were expecting shows up and starts fighting Renfield. Wait a minute, back up a second. So Mitch and these guys were expecting a hitman. Why didn't they vacate the area? Get out of there if you think you're about to die. Seems like a pretty logical thing to do, right? Why would you hang around if you knew that a hitman was on your trail? When we're first introduced to them, they're just kind of chilling, right? Listening to music, hanging out. Doesn't make much sense, does it? And this hitman guy is so goofy. Just listen to the way he speaks. Why'd they make him sound like a weird version of Batman or Bane? I guess. This is where the terrible editing comes in. 10 minutes and 50 seconds into this movie, right after Renfield eats some bugs and flips the hitman over, Renfield then pops up a couple feet away from the hitman out of nowhere. It's the sloppiest way I've ever seen an action scene edited in my life. That's probably not true, but it's one of them, okay? That was pretty bad. They couldn't use anything to make this look better? Pretty hard to believe. This is a pretty funny place to hold the fight, by the way. A huge warehouse full of giant statues of random stuff. Anyway, Renfield punches the hitman's head off. Just clean off, and it goes flying. You see this guy? His name is Teddy Lobo. You know how I know? Because the movie really wants us to know that his name is Teddy Lobo. Just listen to this.
To better ourselves, we can better the forest too, like using products made from paper. Because paper companies work with America's private forest landowners to
Bro, I can't get this until after. Shit. I'm gonna need a lot of oil lamps. Fuck. Can't even. Oh, hold on. Okay. Yes! Okay, hold on. Oh, and these are up level too. Okay, let's go. And I'm not going to be... Hold on. Remove all this. Fuck, I love this. Wait, can I... Yes! Let's go! Can this work? Okay, damn. Fuck. Because this one's already arcane, right? Okay. Arcane's really cool. That does that. Oh! Well, fuck me. Let's see what... Hold on! Hold on! I don't want to breed this. So... Tiny nitrous. And maybe destroy. Yeah, no, hold on. Hold on, I'm perfectly leveled to do this. God, I just realized. I don't regret doing that now. I wanna see, cause I'm level 150, everything's leveled perfectly fine. I might need to go up though. Well, let me like, oh shit, I fell right between my bed, fuck. Oh no, that's ass. Oh, hold on, wait. That's ass too. That's ass too. Hold on, that's ass. Wait, no, hold on. That's bad. I can do like... This is getting way too far. I guess I could use it for like, I guess AoE damage, but... I mean... Fuck, now I want to be thicker with it. I'm probably gonna use Executioner gloves because I do be being a Vile Blood, so... You know... I gotta represent my hood. Hey, bitch. Oh, that does nothing. What'd you just call me?
I said, where did that Pepsi go?
You hurt me. I love you, Mom. My mom hurt me. She started beating me violently against my will. Yeah, I like it. I didn't touch my dick. That's all you need to know. No dicks were touched. Actually, that could be good damage. Like if I did it from afar. I might try it. I don't really have a reason to not do it. Oh, fuck. God damn it, OSHA regulations. I make money while I pee. Sucking big dick is the root of NYC. I'm sucking cock, pop, white. I'm gonna stop your ass on top. I pick dick, but I make you wanna go Rick, Rick, Rick. What level should I be in New Game Plus 2? Bloodborne.
Welcome. Very well.
So there's not really any, I'll put all my echoes into blood tinge if I survive this. Like, everything I have. Everything.
They make sure to tell us that he's Teddy Lobo in the most obnoxious way possible. And again, we get a very awkward transition. Renfield all of a sudden just pops up at a doorway so Teddy Lobo can get a good look at him. He was nowhere near the doorway when he punched the head off, but he's just there all of a sudden. The flow between shots is pretty awful. There's a fairly funny part with Teddy Lobo. He has a shit ton of drugs in his car, and he's about to hit a DUI checkpoint. So maybe he shouldn't have screamed his name out the window when he was driving up to it.
This one has it all.
Everybody move But yeah, he exits the car with all the drugs in his hand. But yeah, he's an absolute moron. Why not just cover the drugs with a jacket or something? Although the cops knew who he was, so they would just search his car. They would do that. Why not just reverse your car? That'd be better than trying to run on foot. And then we get to see Thursday Dracula. He's recovered a little bit since being burned alive by the sun, but not much. The makeup during this part is pretty great. And he reminds us that he doesn't want to eat trash. He needs pure blood, like that of a cheerleader, but preferably one of monsters, because what's better than one cheerleader, a monster, and that's what we're going to pull off. You know, a busload of girls.
God damn, he's fucking him. Gonna die. Shit. Maybe if I just spam that kid. just being pissy. What the fuck? Yes! Damien! Shit. Oh, that's doing nothing. No, what the fuck? Hold on. How about this? Yeah, nah, that was a fucking waste. I don't know who the fuck I thought I was. Oh no, I got this. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm gonna use up that. I'm probably not actually gonna use up that beast leg poet. I honor you as you honor me. Like Mental Skull. Damien! I'm sorry! Damien! I'm so fucking scared. Damien! No, Damien, I'm scared. I forgot this bitch gets farther. Fuck. Don't die, Damien. We got this, buddy. Shit, there's so fucking many. Please don't die, Damien. Oh, fuck. Damien, buddy, look. Damien, don't die. That doesn't even do any damage! Damien? Damien! Please, bro, stop. Don't die. I need you to heal. Can I? Okay, I'm gonna drawing the fuck out. I'm gonna get my blood tinged to 60. Okay? So I do this 20 times and just dedicate all of it to going to 60. And then when I get be ready and give me power, so that I can see you shine. Damien! No, Damien! My big bro Damien just died like that. I'm outside and it's raining. Why the fuck did I... Damn it, now I have to wipe my feet off again. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely have to... I'm gonna do this for like an hour. So I actually need this really fucking bad. I just realized I'm like at least 40 levels behind in everything. I've just been skilling people to death. Okay, boys. Oh, she's talking about sending me to Grace Hospital. The executioner gloves are a lot better, or a lot worse than I thought they'd be. They're nowhere near as good. I gotta do this like 20 times, but oh god, it's maybe like 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh shit, bro. Oh, I can do it for every single race. My mom's like, I think you've gone insane. She's thinking about taking me to Grace Hospital. She's angry. I didn't even do nothing. That's why I should another group is gonna be like this. Big booty was the fun. Big dick bum make you want big pop, make you want big dick in my stuff.
For some reason, Dracula insists on staying in this hallway where blinds can open up and the sun will shine in. So that's pretty stupid. And guess what happens? Rebecca presses a switch that opens the blinds. I don't know how she knew where the switch was and what it was used for. Lucky guess, I suppose. So Dracula is burned and he flies away. Guess how they end up Mitch and Renfield.
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything.
Yeah, I forgot. In order to make Arcane good, you have to like really
your chats, your whiteboards, your projects. The value of this, you don't have to buy 5 softwares to do this. You don't have to be hopping back and forth between multiple tabs trying to find that email from a year ago.
The only thing I've ever really went into like that was
seconds, keeping your work and everything related to productivity organized in a single place.
It was meant to be so. Warning me. Shorts. Zipper pockets. Tall.
Feels like, hello, Mitch. It's like, hello. It's nice, Mitch. And then Mitch thinking that this. I'm not Mitch, that's Mitch. And they all point at each other. I don't know, I think the hitman wants to kill all 3 of them, so that might work. Mitch and the other guys hand over the drugs to Renfield because they're confusing him with a hitman that's trying to kill them. Renfield then goes, what is this? I guess because he's confused why they're giving him all the drugs and stuff. But the way it was phrased, it made it seem like Renfield didn't know what drugs were. I know that's not what he was actually saying, but they should have changed the line. He should have been like, what do you do? Expecting a hitman. Why didn't they vacate the area? Get out of there. If you think that's denied, seems like a pretty logical thing to do. That's a big question. It's so confusing. Why they make it sound like a weird version of that? This is where the terrible editing comes in. 10 minutes and 50 seconds into this movie, right after Renfield sees the bug and is lifting it over, Renfield then pops up a couple feet away from the man out of nowhere. It's the sloppiest way I've ever seen an action scene movie. A huge warehouse full of junk.
Don't call me an hunter. Fuck them niggas. Suck a dick, pull a sugar, eat that. Fast, that's what I do, guys. I need next.
They make sure to tell us that this cutting logo is just cover the drugs with a jacket or something, all over the top of the car, and you do that.
Then after this, I'm gonna go for. Fuck, I have another boss after this. Can y'all go for beast blood pellets? Fuck. I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna get it, and then I'm gonna use all my fucking... I'm gonna use everything to buy. Okay, I'm gonna buy all of it. Okay.
And he reminds him that he doesn't want to eat trash. He needs pure blood, like that of a cheerleader.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
They do make a joke about that. Aquafina plays a comedy for Becca. Her character is a lead desperate to live up to her father's legacy. Apparently her father was a stand-up comic, pulled off some amazing secrets. He did everything by the book. He was
Chamber of Seal. I wonder if Malachi's watching. If Malachi's watching, he should watch. I mean, he should stay and watch this.
Dracula calls Renfield back to his lair, and this next part is awesome. Nick Cage's action here is so good.
Boom, shaboom! Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream.
Not cool, bro. You suck. Renfield decides after the meeting that it's about time he grows to full power. There's a pretty funny part during this meeting. Renfield has a eureka moment, and he goes, "Oh my god, Dracula won't go to full power." And the guy who's hosting the meeting goes, "Wow, that was great. Why did you phrase it like that? But cool."
Exactly. He won't go to full power.
Now it's time for Renfield to turn his life around by getting a new apartment and going to his farm and buying some beautiful, colorful clothes. Aquafina's delivery is pretty funny in this movie at times. There's this poor cop named Kyle, and everybody tells him to shut the fuck up throughout the movie. Renfield brings Aquafina flowers. Kyle says something, and this is how Aquafina reacts.
Go, Kyle!
I'm surprised they didn't have a scene of him punching a wall, because, you know, that would be in character for Kyle. Teddy Lobo's mom is in charge of this crime family, and her name is Bella Francesca Lobo. She tasks her son and their goons to find and kill Renfield. They used pretty cool tech to track down his whereabouts. Blood everywhere. The way the room is lit, it's dark, it's eerie.
Shaboom. Life could be a dream. Yeah, who's to paradise up above. I'm the one that you love. Wait, was I talking? That's how it says. God, I'm going fucking insane. Why am I'm officially becoming a furry.
Teddy explains to Dracula why he's here.
Boom, shaboom. Dream. I'm about to suck you up and make you wanna fuck. Eat my ass up. Go.
Nicolas Cage's acting here is so good. It's hilarious, it's creepy, it's super entertaining. These pigs are not amazing. Nicolas Cage's delivery really makes this movie 1,000 times better than it has any right beating. I feel like the only other actor they could have put in Nick Cage's spot that would have been just as entertaining is maybe Willem Dafoe. I'm sure there's another actor out there that nice if he was like, alright, Nick, you're a vampire. There are exceptions, I'm sure. Like in the movie Mandy, I'm sure Panos Cosmatos really did everything in his power to get the best performance he possibly could out of Nick, because holy shit, Nick's acting in that movie is next level for the most part. Rebecca arrives at the scene, finds him standing over 1,000 dead bodies, doesn't really realistically do this. It's not really possible, is it? Unless these people wanted to die and they just stood there and asked him to do this. Renfield must have done this. Let's arrest him. The cops don't really care anymore. So they work together to corner Aquafina, who has Renfield in her car, because the cops want to hand over Renfield to the Lobos. So they corner Rebecca's car to take Renfield in. They even offer Rebecca a promotion. You get better pay, a better parking spot, Kyle's parking spot. And then Kyle's like, hey. And they're like, fuck you, Kyle. Hey, fuck you, Kyle. I know that their chief attempts at a laugh and pain, but they work on Rebecca to hand over Renfield. It just makes no sense to me because there's a much easier solution to this. I get that the Lobos want to get Renfield as soon as possible. Why would they not expect that trying to grab Rebecca? But yeah, Rebecca is completely suicidal. She's a maniac. She shoots a power line and drives away with 100 guns pointing at her, which leads me to ask, why does this girl care so much about this guy who she just thinks killed a bunch of innocent people? Who gives a shit about Renfield? Hand him over. Who cares if the cops get him or if the Lobos get him? This guy's a piece of shit. Arguably, he's worse than the Lobos, right? Why would you risk your life for this guy that you think is the cops would think that she would be okay with this. There's another pretty funny moment between Freddy Lobo and Dracula. Dracula starts laughing maniacally after Nick. And the local crime family. Where does Rebecca bring Renfield? And there's a bunch of them, and they're all wearing armor, and they all have guns. Renfield should have a vampire. Rebecca? Yeah, she should have definitely been killed during this firefight. Space, is that a Baython reference? You know, because of the gauge.
second. Los Angeles or New York, or if you're struggling with confidence, or if you're working for something, that'll be no answer. Keeping your own voiceover. Without leaving home. That's all without regret. I'm teaching them voiceover class. What it takes to make this business. From someone who's been doing it every single day for over 30 years. Join me, Red Cliff. I'll see you.
Life could be a tree.
Alrighty.
And your game on.
Bring themselves to fight Red.
Yes! Okay, guys. We're going to 7. Sorry, we're going to 7D.
There's this girl at the meetings that's being abused by someone named Mitch. So Redfield goes. Somehow Redfield knows immediately which one is Mitch. Should know which one is Mitch, right? I guess he just had a lucky guess. It would have been funnier, actually, if this guy wasn't Mitch. And Redfield's like, hello, Mitch. And the guy's like, oh, I'm not Mitch, that's Mitch. And then Mitch, thinking that this is the hitman, goes, I'm not Mitch, that's Mitch. And they all point at each other. I don't know, I think the hitman wants to kill all three of them, so... Around if you knew that a hitman was on your trail. When we're first introduced to them, they're just kind of chilling, right? Listening to music, hanging out. Doesn't make much sense, does it? And this hitman guy is so goofy. Just listen to the way he speaks. Why did they make him sound like a weird version of Batman or Bane, I guess? This is where the terrible editing comes in. 10 minutes and 50 seconds into this movie, right after Redfield over, Redfield pops up a couple feet away from the hitman out of nowhere. It's the sloppiest way I've ever seen an action scene edited in my life. That's probably not true, but it's one of them. Okay, that is pretty bad. They couldn't use anything to make this look better. Pretty hard to believe. This is a pretty funny place to hold the fight, by the way. A huge warehouse full of giant statues and random stuff. Anyway, Redfield punches the hitman's head off, just clean off, and it goes flying. You see this guy? His name is Teddy Lobo. You know how I know? Because the movie really wants us to know that his name is Teddy Lobo. Just listen to this. They make sure to tell
what level should you be in New Game Plus 2? Bloodborne.
In the game, it's a very awkward transition. Redfield all of a sudden just pops up at a doorway so Teddy Lobo can get a good look at him. He was nowhere near the doorway when he punched the head off, but he's just there all of a sudden. The flow between shots in certain scenes is pretty awful. There's a fairly funny part with Teddy Lobo in this next sequence. He has a shit ton of drugs in his car, and he's about to hit a DUI checkpoint. So maybe he shouldn't have screamed his name out the window when he was driving up to it. But yeah, he exits the car with all the drugs in hand, and he runs away, and he's like, I have a prescription for this shit.
I got a prescription for this shit!
But yeah, what an absolute moron. Why not just cover the drugs with a jacket or something?
Let me get the 180.
The cops knew who he was, so they would just search his car. Maybe he knew that. Why not just reverse your car? That'd be better than trying to run on foot. And then we get to see current-day Dracula. He's recovered a little bit since being burned alive by the sun, but not much. He looks pretty bad. The dude's seen better days. The makeup during this part is pretty great. And he reminds us that he doesn't want to eat trash. He needs pure blood, like that of a cheerleader. But he preferably mustard, because what's better than one cheerleader? Busloads, obviously. And that's very simple for Redfield to pull off. You know, capturing a busload of girls, maybe a couple guys in there. They do make a joke about that in this movie, how it doesn't have to be a female cheerleader, you know. Times are changing.
Yeah, I eat for
up to her father's legacy. Apparently, her father was a stand-up who pulled off some amazing achievements. He did everything by the book. He was the perfect police officer. So Aquafina wants to prove herself by taking down the Lobo crime family. So yeah,
I'm eating a fucking apple right now. I just gotta brush my fucking teeth. I'm so bored.
Wow, okay.
I need to get my cousin to do this for me.
Family shows up, and Renfield helps Aquafina take them out. After this, Renfield takes a liking to Rebecca. Dracula calls Renfield back to his lair. And this next part is awesome.
Why am I not in British when I can?
Nick Cage's acting here is so good. He plays a perfectly creepy Dracula. Renfield learns of Dracula's horrible plan to take over the world. He didn't know that Dracula was a crazy sociopath, but that was the last straw. Now Renfield wants to find a way out of it. Now it's time for Renfield to turn his life around by getting a new apartment and going to a spa and buying some new, colorful clothes. Aquafina's delivery is pretty funny in this movie time. There's this poor cop named Kyle, and everybody tells him to shut the fuck up throughout the movie. Renfield brings Aquafina flowers. Kyle says something, and this is how Aquafina reacts. Stop, Kyle! I'm surprised I haven't seen him punching a wall, because, that's in character for a Kyle. Teddy Lobo's mom is in charge of this crime family. She tasks her son and their goons to find and kill Renfield. They use pretty cool tech to track down his whereabouts, and it leads them to the abandoned hospital that Dracula is hiding out in. And this hospital looks pretty awesome. The way they hung all these bags of blood everywhere, the way the room is lit, it's dark and eerie, and really green for some reason, but I like the color choice. This is a badass layer for Dracula to hang out, and it definitely fits his vibe. So yeah, Dracula easily obliterates these drug dealers. There's a pretty funny exchange between Dracula and Teddy Lobo. Teddy explains to Dracula why they're there, and it angers Dracula, because he learns that Renfield is working against his wishes. So Dracula finds out that Renfield... where the meetings are held. He goes there to bring an end to the people that are having an impact on Renfield's point of view. Dracula's entrance into this meeting is awesome. Because honestly, with Nicolas Cage, that's probably the best way you can go about making a movie with him. Because I feel like if you have too much control over how he acts, then that's when you get the worst performances out of him. You gotta let this guy run wild. There are exceptions, I'm sure. Like in the movie Mandy, I'm sure Panos Cosmatos really did everything in his power to get the best performance he possibly could out of Nick. Because holy shit, Nick's acting in that movie is next level. But for the most part, if you want an amazing Cage performance, you just...
Okay. Be brave and give me power. Come on, buddy. I'm sorry, did I wake you? Don't punish me. Please don't punish me.
Even then, it would take a lot of strength and power to be able to rip people apart like this. Further than that, which is pretty stupid. The Lobos have the cops in their back pocket, so they work together to corner Aquafina and Renfield in her car, because the cops want to hand over Renfield to the Lobos. So they corner Rebecca's car to take Renfield in. They even offer Rebecca a promotion. You get better pay, a better parking spot, Kyle's parking spot, and then Kyle's like, hey, and they're like, fuck you guys. Hey, fuck you guys. I know that they're cheap attempts at a laugh, okay, but they work on me. I'm a simple guy. Also, this is a very strange way for the cops and the Lobos to get what they want, right? This whole thing where they try to convince Rebecca to hand over Renfield, it just makes no sense to me, because there's a much easier solution to this. I get that the Lobos want to get Renfield as soon as possible, but it's already nighttime. Rebecca has to sleep at some point. Just wait for her to bring him to the station, and then hand him over. But, now I know that Rebecca wants to live up to her father, and her father was not a corrupt cop. He was a very virtuous man. He always did what was right, and the cops know this, right? Why would they not expect that trying to corrupt Rebecca would be kind of a hard task? She's proved to be very hard-headed in the past. She wouldn't just turn her back on everything she believed in for a better parking spot and a little promotion, and the cops should have known this, but yeah, Rebecca is completely suicidal. She's a maniac. She shoots a power line and drives away with 100 guns pointing at her, which leads me to ask, why does this girl care so much about this guy who she just thinks killed a bunch of innocent people?
This is the best one. Y'all can't hear me. This is gonna be a long, arduous night. This blood echo farming takes a long time. That's what I'm gonna say.
During this firefight. Renfield does some pretty hilarious shit during this part. He rips the arms off this one guy, then uses them to fight off other men. He then throws them like javelins at two other guys that are fighting Rebecca. He rips off one dude's face. Is that a face-off reference? You hate.
His face.
So yeah, it's obviously not very believable, but it's a pretty amazing fight scene nonetheless. Rebecca's plot armor is insane, but it is Rebecca ready themselves to fight Dracula and the Lobo, because they have Rebecca's sister captive. Yeah, Rebecca's sister is... cleverest way possible. I hate this part. They couldn't be more clever than this. Whatever. Okay.
Well, Rebecca had Red Panther make a protection circle off of Wicked Tumblr. Yeah, Wicked Tumblr. And she used Coke to draw the circle.
This actually works pretty good.
Interestingly, they use everything in their disposal on Dracula. They end up burning him into an ash, they put his ash into cement sewer, and then dump them in the sewer. So yeah, that's the end of Dracula. It would be pretty hilarious if they made a sewer somehow. Dracula was. To bring back to life, everybody's there for the film. Remember when Dracula John was still there? Yeah, sitting in this gymnasium for however long. For they made revival families that were important to their
What the fuck?
Obviously, it's not perfect, it's nowhere near perfect. Movies are eventually made. I had a blast watching this. I'd probably give it like a 6 or 7.
That was trash.
I was watching TV.
Let me know if you
Right or wrong?
next.
I can't remember. My memory is shoddy. Sucking dick by the go to a potty.
Here are all
Oh,
the
dude.
names of all these beautiful people who support me. I love you guys so much. If you haven't already, please go check out alienclothing.com. We have a bunch of amazing new designs over there, including this shirt, which is sick as hell. Use code Renfield at checkout to get 15% off your order. This discount. maybe a little bit more than that. Sometimes he acts a little bit too much. In fact, I think his biggest flaw is that he overacts. The man simply tries too hard, but in movies like this, man, it works perfectly. God, it's so good, man. When I first heard about this movie, flashbacks came to mind of his iconic role in Vampire Skin. And that movie he played with raised lunatic. Hell yes. I haven't had this much fun watching movies since Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Damn it. Before that, it was a bit of one. Okay, but Guardians 3 is pretty great. And I gotta say, what a treat this movie was. Especially after suffering through all of them. I needed this movie so bad. Yeah, I watched it. This movie stars Nicholas Hoult, Nicolas Cage. Mistakes in this movie, but we'll get there. In the beginning, we're introduced to Robert Montague Renfield, the movie's protagonist. Obviously, because it's called Renfield. Renfield tells us that he's in a destructive relationship with Dracula. The movie then presents us with a flashback. The aspect ratio changes, and it temporarily turns into an old black and white film noir-looking movie. I personally love the style they chose to show this flashback, because it seems very reminiscent of old vampire movies. Back in the day, Renfield was a real estate agent who ended up becoming Dracula's assistant and familiar. And now Renfield carries out his everything. Everybody knows that Dracula's powers come from consuming human blood. Well, Renfield gets his powers by consuming bugs, because he's like a less powerful version of Dracula. That part was kind of silly. I guess when you consider everything else in the movie, it's definitely not the worst. It's kind of silly to me because I would definitely prefer Renfield's method of gaining my powers. Gathering humans for their blood must be a massive pain in the ass. Gathering bugs, on the other hand, nobody in society would give a shit, and you can do it at your leisure. And there are people out there that eat bugs. So. I mean, weirdo, everything's fine. And not only that, Renfield can go out in the sunlight. I would much rather be Renfield. Even though I'm not as powerful as Dracula, who cares? It's much more convenient living as a familiar of Dracula, which I think is so dumb. They make his familiars better. If you pause the movie during some of Nicolas Cage's action scenes, you'll get a glimpse of his body, and he looks nothing like Nicolas Cage. There's a part at the beginning when Dracula
that's good.
by these vampire hunters. Dracula gets caught in this holy circle thing. Renfield
shit, that would have been bad.
Enters this guy's mouth and blows him up from the inside. It's pretty gnarly. Dracula then gets hit by sunlight while killing this other guy, and this is what he looks like after the fight. Damn, bro, you look better. Renfield then nurses him back to life because Dracula has him by the balls, even when he looks like a little shriveled up raisin. Renfield attends these anonymous meetings for victims of abuse, and his plan is to kidnap the people that abuse victims in these meetings and feeding them to Dracula. So it's a win-win, right? He's freeing these people of their abusers, and he's giving these abusers to Dracula. The only problem being, Dracula gets the most power out of people that are innocent and
this kills with Arcane, right?
Virgins and cheerleaders.
Yes,
yeah. Even cheerleaders. A busload of them. Yeah, that's what Dracula asks for. He wants a busload of cheerleaders. You know, there could be a girl in that bunch that slips around with the entire football team.
someone named Mitch. So Renfield goes to kidnap Mitch and his buddies and bring them to Dracula. They're a bunch of scumbag drug dealers that love ska. Yeah, they really like the music genre ska. They try to make that a joke, and it doesn't land at all. There's 3 guys in this room, but somehow Renfield knows immediately which one is Mitch. He shouldn't know which one is Mitch, right? I guess he just had a lucky guess. It would have been funnier, actually, if this guy wasn't Mitch, and Renfield's like, I'm Mitch. And the guy's like, what? I'm not Mitch, that's Mitch. And then Mitch, thinking that this is the hitman, goes, I'm not Mitch, that's Mitch. And they all point at each other. I don't know, I think the hitman might be coming to them, so that might not work. Whatever.
How many level this? Sauce beer. The scale's better overall.
Okay. Mitch and the other guys hand over the drugs to Renfield because they're confusing him with a hitman that's out to kill them. Renfield then goes, what is this? What is this? I guess because he's confused why they're giving him all the drugs and stuff. But the way it was phrased, it made it seem like Renfield didn't know what drugs were. I know that's not what he was actually saying, but they should have changed the line.
This is one of the best weapons in the game.
He looks directly at the drugs and he's like, what is this? And instead of responding to him like, these are drugs, the guys are like, oh, you're a hitman, out to kill us. So Renfield knocks these guys out one by one. But then the hitman that they were expecting shows up and starts fighting Renfield. Wait a minute, back up a second. So Mitch and these guys were expecting a hitman. Why didn't they vacate the area? Get out of there if you think you're about to die. Seems like a pretty logical thing to do, right? Why would you hang around if you knew that a hitman was on your trail? When we're first introduced to them, they're just kind of chilling, right? Listening to music, hanging out. Doesn't make much sense, does it? And this hitman guy is so goofy. Just listen to the way he speaks. Why'd they make him sound like, oh, he speaks? Why'd they make him sound like a weird version of Batman or Bane, I guess? This is where the terrible editing comes in. 10 minutes and 50 seconds into this movie, right after Renfield eats some bugs and flips the hitman over, Renfield then pops up a couple feet away from the hitman out of nowhere. It's the sloppiest way I've ever seen an action scene edited.
Yeah, see how good this scales?
That's probably not true, but it's one of them, okay? That was pretty bad. They couldn't use anything to make this look better? Pretty hard to believe. This is a pretty funny place to hold the fight, by the way. A huge warehouse full of giant statues of random stuff. Anyway, Renfield punches the hitman's head off. Just clean off. And it goes flying. You see this guy? His name is Teddy Lobo. You know how I know? Because the movie really wants us to know that his name is Teddy Lobo. Just listen to this. They make sure to tell us that he's Teddy Lobo in the most obnoxious way possible. And again, we get a very awkward transition. Renfield all of a sudden just pops up at a doorway so Teddy Lobo can get a good look at him. He was nowhere near the doorway when he punched the head off, but he's just there all of a sudden. The flow between shots in certain scenes is pretty awful. There's a fairly funny part with Teddy Lobo in his next sequence. He has a shit ton of drugs in his car, and he's about to hit a knee on a checkpoint. So maybe he shouldn't have screamed his name out the window when he was driving up to it.
It's known as similarity search, nearest for others. It's essentially a method in the database for information to quickly find the most similar items. So if you consider a large...
Okay, this is good. I like this.
Profiles, images, like reverse image search, or each item is represented as a vector. And it's essentially just the list of numbers that capture the item's key characteristics. And so the similarity search allows you to define what does similar mean to you. Is it similar in meaning or sentiment when it comes to language, or is it similar in terms of visual respects? Charity is the case of place. So the database itself stores vectors, but the search component gets to be defined by the similarity measure that you're looking to use.
The one short now comes with the liner. It was already my favorite short. Now guess what? Now I got the inside no bells on it.
And it simultaneously allows air breathing while it holds your bitch equipment. While it holds my bitch. Guys, what's bitch? Are y'all talking about my balls? You talking about my package? I don't refer to my package as a bit. I don't say bits. I say unit. The beast. The destroyer. The So, and it simultaneously allows airflow and breathing while it holds my holds inside 11 sneakers. Alright, you know what I'm saying? So that you hold your stuff in place where it should be. That's the beauty of the shoe. Keeping you intact. Tight. Okay, guys, we take my shoe. Because it's you.
But yeah, he exits the car with all the drugs in hand. He runs away and he's like, I have a prescription for this shit.
Hell, I got a prescription for this shit.
But yeah, what an absolute moron. Why not just cover the drugs with a jacket or something? Although the cops knew who he was, so they would just search his car. Maybe he knew that. Why not just reverse your car? That'd be better than trying to run on foot. And then we get to see current-day Dracula. He's recovered a little bit since being burned alive by the sun, but not much. He looks pretty bad. The dude's seen better days. The makeup during this part is pretty great. And he reminds us that he doesn't want to eat trash. He needs pure blood, like that of a cheerleader. But he'd preferably want a busload, because what's better than one cheerleader? A busload of them, obviously. And that's very simple for Renfield to pull off. You know, capturing a busload of girls, maybe a couple guys in there. They do make a joke about that in this movie, how it doesn't have to be a female cheerleader, you know. Times are changing.
Do you mean female cheerleader?
Yeah, I need boys, I need girls.
What do you mean by that?
Awkwafina plays a cop named Rebecca. Her character in this movie is desperate to live up to her father's legacy. Apparently her father was a stand-up cop who pulled off some amazing achievements. He did everything by the book. He was the perfect police officer. So Awkwafina wants to prove herself by taking down the logo crime family. So yeah, Renfield's at a bar, and hilariously, a busload of cheerleaders arrives to hang out at this bar. Wow, okay. And then the Lobo crime family shows up, and Renfield helps Awkwafina take them out. After this, Renfield takes a liking to Rebecca. Dracula calls Renfield back to his lair, and this next part is awesome.
Why am I not embracing my truth?
Which is?
God, Renfield. What a insatiable
Nick Cage's acting here is so good. He plays a perfectly creepy Dracula. Renfield learns of Dracula's horrible plan to take over the world. He didn't know that Dracula was a crazy sociopath already, but that was the last straw. Now Renfield wants to find a way out of their relationship. It's a toxic relationship. You're totally taking advantage of our friendship. Not cool, bro. You suck. Renfield decides after the meeting that it's about time he grows to full power. There's a pretty funny part during this meeting. Renfield has a eureka moment, and he goes, oh my god, Dracula won't go to full power. And the guy who's hosting the meeting goes, wow, that was great. Why did you phrase it like that? But cool.
You won't grow to full power. Exactly. You won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why did you phrase it like that?
Now it's time for Renfield to turn his life around by getting a new apartment and going to a spa.
Okay, hear me out, boys, hear me out. Oh shit! Hello, Evelyn.
Looks pretty awesome. The way they hung all these bags of blood everywhere, the way the room is lit, it's dark and eerie, really green for some reason, but I like the color choice. It's a badass color for Dracula hanging out, and it definitely fits the spot. So yeah, Dracula easily obliterates these drug dealers. There's a pretty funny there, and it angers Dracula, because he learns that Renfield is working against his wishes. So Dracula finds out where Renfield is living, so he waits for him in his apartment. This scene also cool. Nicolas Cage's acting here is so good. It's hilarious, it's creepy, it's super entertaining. He's patronizing and sarcastic with Renfield. He's treating him like an object, but also trying to manipulate him. Nicolas Cage's delivery really makes this movie a great being. I feel like the only other actor that could have played Nick Cage's spot that would be as entertaining is maybe Willem Dafoe. I'm sure there's another actor out there that would be pretty great in this role. But yeah, if it wasn't for Nick Cage, this movie would self-contain itself. In a strange, desperate attempt to defend himself from Dracula's verbal onslaught, Renfield picks out a book and starts reading from it. Dracula notices a sticker on the book. The sticker leads Dracula to the place where he lives. He goes there to bring an end to the people that are having an impact on Renfield's point of view. Dracula's entrance into the meeting is awesome. He looks very catchy. He's going to talk about his game. Very nice. One more mind. Yeah, I told you guys that I wouldn't mention that game anymore. It's hard, okay? It's been my entire life for a while. Dracula rises into the air. He tells them all his name. And then he goes, "Let's eat." So what is going on? Productivity software, you can manage everything in your documents, your chats, your whiteboards, your projects. The value of this, you don't have to buy 5 softwares to do this. You don't have to be walking back and forth trying to find that. Here we go. Instead, you can find everything in a matter of seconds. You make your work and everything will be organized in a single place.
Two hours! It's damn! It's damn!
So I said, let's go ahead and apply to this. You gotta let this guy run wild.
There are exceptions, I'm sure. Initially, Andy, I'm sure we have a lot of those. Really did everything in his power to get the best performance possible good at Dex, because holy shit, Dex acting in this movie is next level. But for the most part, the one that is amazing Cage performance, you just let him go crazy.
He's like me for it.
Renfield must have done this. Let's arrest him. But the cops don't really care about any of that. Obviously, they should arrest him
because he's the only guy standing there in a room full of dead bodies. But the investigation doesn't go much further than that, which is pretty stupid. The Lobos have the cops in their back pocket. They work together to corner Aquafina, who has Renfield in her car, because the cops want to hand over Renfield to the Lobos. So they corner Rebecca's car to take Renfield. They even offer Rebecca a promotion to get better pay, a better parking spot, Kyle's parking spot. And then Kyle's like, hey, I know, fuck you, guys. I know that they're cheap attempts at a laugh, okay, but they worked on me. I was simple guy. Also, this is a very strange way for the cops and the Lobos to get what they want.
Okay, boys, I'm hungry. I'm making food.
Trying to convince Rebecca to hand over Renfield. It just makes no sense to me because there's a much easier solution to this. I get that the Lobos want to get Renfield as soon as possible, but it's already nighttime. Rebecca has to sleep at some point. Just wait for her to bring him to the station and then hand him over. Like, what? Now, I know that Rebecca wants to live up to her father, and her father was not a corrupt cop. He was a very virtuous man. He always did what was right. And the cops know this, right? Why would they not expect that trying to corrupt Rebecca would be kind of a hard task? She's proved to be very hard-headed in the past. She wouldn't just turn her back on everything she believed in for a better parking spot and a little promotion. And the cops should have known this, but yeah, Rebecca is completely suicidal. She's a maniac. She shoots a power line and drives away with 100 guns pointing at her. Which leads me to ask, why does this girl care so much about this guy who she just thinks killed a bunch of innocent people? Who gives a shit about Renfield? Hand him over. Who cares if the cops get him or if the Lobos get him? This guy's a piece of shit. Arguably, he's worse than the Lobos, right? Why would you risk your life for this guy that you think just murdered a bunch of innocent people? She doesn't like the Lobos because the Lobos killed her father. Okay, that's the big thing. But still! Which makes it even more insane that the cops would think that she would be okay with this. There's another pretty funny moment between Freddy Lobo and Dracula. Dracula starts laughing maniacally after making a proposal to work together. And Freddy has a hilarious reply. Are you happy or are you gonna fuck me up?
Are you happy or are you gonna fuck me up?
Knowing that she's being pursued by the cops and the Lobo crime family, where does Rebecca bring Renfield? That's right, her own apartment. Where else would she go? So obviously these men show up to try and apprehend them. And thus, a battle ensues between Rebecca, Renfield, and these men. And there's a bunch of them, and they're all wearing armor, and they all have guns. Renfield shouldn't have a problem, you know, because he's part vampire. But Rebecca? Yeah, she should have definitely been killed during this firefight. Renfield does some pretty hilarious shit during this part. He rips the arms off this one guy, and uses them to fight off other men. He then throws them like javelins at two other guys that are fighting Rebecca. He rips off one dude's face. Is that a face-off reference? You know, because of Nick Cage?
His face.
Maybe.
Oh, hi. I'm Steve Bloom, and I've voiced thousands of characters, including Wolverine,
Starscream,
Severelius from Star Wars, Tank Dempsey from Call of Duty, Spike from Cowboy Bebop, and so many more in every genre imaginable for more than 3 decades. And I'd like to show you how I do what I do. More importantly, I'd like to show you how to do what I do. If you've always wanted to know how to become a voice actor, but thought, I can't move to Los Angeles or New York, or if you've struggled with confidence, technique, or how to market yourself, well, you don't have to. You can learn voiceover from anywhere in the world without leaving home, and best of all, without breaking the bank. I'm teaching a free voiceover masterclass in your life. Come and learn what it takes to make it in this business from someone who's been doing it every single day for over 30 years. Join me by clicking the link. I'll see you in the booth.
Opera GX, the most web browser ever made. Do you struggle with the lack of notifications? You don't? Well, I think you do. You clearly aren't distracted enough. It's time to cram every app and website under the sun into your browser. Twitch streams, Discord chats, heinous TikToks, your mother's extremes, WhatsApp, Lamont Moses, don't be blind, Subway Surfing. If that doesn't stop the voices, then it's time to visit the GX Corner. You can find wonderful free games like Rage, Shadow, and even games journalism. That's right, the GX Corner is also your one-stop shop for all your gaming wisdom, mute, and, you're still not convinced? How about my brand new pod? Open a tab.
bad boy. I mean, liver, mushroom, eggs. No, sorry, sausage and eggs. It tastes busted. Yeah, this is busting. Fuck, bro. Oh my god. I like the consistency of the sausage in these taste. This ish tastes good. What the fuck? The eggs just make it better. They're like a fine, like a paste of sort type. It's also, it tastes good. I'm gonna go get Peppy. Anyways, that was delicious. Okay, the window's locked. I'm eepy. Life could be a dream, sweetheart, behind the ocean, and below the...
Welcome. The weary partner stand close. Now shut your eyes.
That shit made me sick, man. I probably didn't cook it good, but my mom's gonna yell at me. You're making too much noise. But honestly, this is the fastest I've ever been while cooking. Usually I'll be like jumping up and down and like hitting the 360. DJ, geek. Oh, I have to. Shit. Geek.
Perfect. It's nowhere near perfect. If it worked for... You know how I know?
Do not go to fablets.com. Do not take our historically low offer. 2 for 24 shorts, 1 for 24 pants. Plus, the 70% off everything. That's the deal that we now cannot change because I got excited. I threw in a plus 70% off everything on a live stream. Offer went viral. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds off.
Because the movie really wants us to know that his name is Teddy Lobo. Just listen to this.
I'm Teddy Lobo!
They make sure to tell us that he's Teddy Lobo in the most obnoxious way possible. And again, we get a very awkward transition. Renfield all of a sudden just pops up at a doorway so Teddy Lobo can get a good look at him. He was nowhere near the doorway when he punched the head off, but he's just there all of a sudden. The flow between shots in certain scenes is pretty awful. There's a fairly funny part with Teddy Lobo in this next sequence. He has a shit ton of drugs in his car, and he's about to hit a DUI checkpoint. So maybe he shouldn't have screamed his name out the window when he was driving up to it.
Teddy fucking Lobo!
But yeah, he exits the car with all the drugs in hand, and he runs away, and he's like, I have a prescription for this shit.
I got a prescription for this shit!
But yeah, what an absolute moron. Why not just cover the drugs with a jacket or something? Although the cops knew who he was, so they would just search his car. Maybe he knew that. Why not just reverse your car? That'd be better than trying to run on foot. And then we get to see current-day Dracula. He's recovered a little bit since being burned alive by the sun, but not much. He looks pretty bad. The dude's seen better days. The makeup during this part is pretty great. And he reminds us that he doesn't want to eat trash. He needs pure blood, like that of a cheerleader. But he'd preferably want a busload of them, because what's better than one cheerleader? A busload of them, obviously. And that's very simple for Renfield to pull off. You know, capturing a busload of girls, maybe a couple guys in there. They do make a joke about that in this movie, how it doesn't have to be a female cheerleader, you know. Times are changing.
Do you mean female cheerleaders?
Yeah, I need boys, I need girls.
What do you mean by that?
Awkwafina plays a cop named Rebecca. Her character in this movie is desperate to live up to her father's legacy. Apparently, her father was a stand-up comic.
That shit was busting out of his
achievements. He did everything by the book. He was the perfect police officer. So Awkwafina wants to prove herself by taking down the Lobo crime family. So yeah, Renfield's at a bar, and hilariously, a busload of cheerleaders arrives to hang out at this bar. Wow, okay. And then the Lobo crime family shows up, and Renfield helps Awkwafina take them out. After this, Renfield takes a liking to Rebecca. Dracula calls Renfield back to his litter, and this next part is awesome.
Why am I not embracing what I truly am, which is God right now? Immortal, insatiable, all-powerful being.
Nick Cage's acting here is so good. He plays a perfectly creepy Dracula. Renfield learns of Dracula's horrible plan to take over the world, like he didn't know that Dracula was a crazy sociopath already, but that was the last straw. Now Renfield wants to find a way out of their relationship. It's a toxic relationship. You're totally taking advantage of our friendship, Dracula. Not cool, bro. You suck. Renfield decides after the meeting that it's about time he grows to full power. There's a pretty funny part during this meeting. Renfield has a eureka moment, and he goes, "Oh my god, Dracula won't go to full power." And the guy who's hosting the meeting goes, "Wow, that was great. Why did you phrase it like that? But cool."
Let the echoes become your strength.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? But yes,
He's right.
Now it's time for Renfield to turn his life around by getting a new apartment and going to a spa and buying some new, colorful clothes. Aquafina's delivery is pretty funny in this movie at times. There's this poor cop named Kyle, and everybody tells him to shut the f*** up throughout the movie. Renfield brings Aquafina flowers. Kyle says something, and this is how Aquafina reacts.
Stop, Kyle!
I'm surprised they didn't have a scene of him punching a wall, because, that would be in character for Kyle. Teddy Lobo's mom is in charge of this crime family, and her name is Bella Francesca Lobo. She tasks her son and their goons to find and kill Renfield. They use pretty cool tech to track down his whereabouts, and it leads them to the abandoned hospital that Dracula is hiding out in. And this hospital looks pretty awesome. The way they hide all these bags of blood everywhere, the way they run the lips, it's dark and eerie, really green for some reason, but I like the color choice. This is a badass layer for Dracula to hang out with, and it definitely fits his vibe. So yeah, Dracula easily obliterates these drug dealers. There's a pretty funny exchange between Dracula and Teddy Lobo.
I'm Teddy Lobo.
I'm Teddy Lobo. I'm Count Dracula. And he explains to Dracula why.
I forgot that does that.
Why they're there, and it angers Dracula, because he learns that Renfield is working against his wishes. So Dracula finds out where Renfield is living, so he waits for him in his apartment. This scene also rules. Nicolas Cage's acting here is so good. It's hilarious, it's creepy, it's super entertaining. He's patronizing and sarcastic with Renfield. He's treating him like an object, but also trying to manipulate him. You're a husk. You're a husk. I love when he did that. Nicolas Cage's delivery really makes this movie 1,000 times better than it has any right being. I feel like the only other actor they could have put in Nick Cage's spot that would have been just as entertaining is maybe Willem Dafoe. I'm sure that older actor can have a great role. But yeah, if it wasn't for Nick Cage, to defend himself from Dracula's brutal onslaught, Renfield picks out a book and starts reading from it. Dracula notices a sticker on the book. The sticker leads Dracula to the place where the meetings are held. He goes there to bring an end to the people that are having an impact on Renfield's point of view. Dracula's entrance into this meeting is awesome. He looks very fancy. Look at that top hat. And his cane, very nice. Bloodborne vibes, Bloodborne vibes. Shit! I told you guys that I wouldn't mention that game anymore. It's hard, okay? It's been my entire life for a while. Dracula rises into the air. He tells them all his name. And then he goes, "That's it. That's it." And this next part is brutal. He kills everybody in the room in a matter of milliseconds. I love the way Nicolas Cage decided to make Dracula sound in this movie. I'm guessing the director had some say in his delivery, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, "Alright, Nick, you're a vampire. Pretend to be a vampire. Now go." Because honestly, with Nicolas Cage, that's probably the best way you can go about making a movie with him, because I feel like if you have too much control over how he acts, then that's when you get the worst performances out of him. You gotta let this guy run wild. There are exceptions, I'm sure, like in the movie Mandy, I'm sure Panos Cosmatos really did everything in his power to get the best performance he possibly could have, Nick, because holy shit, Nick's acting in that movie is next level. But for the most part, if you want to entertain Nick Cage's performance, you just let him go crazy, you know. So yeah, Renfield is a little bit upset watching all his friends get killed before his eyes. Rebecca arrives at the scene, finds him standing over 1,000 dead bodies, doesn't really ask any questions about how he did this, because he doesn't have a weapon on him. So it looks like he just ripped them all apart with his bare hands, which obviously wouldn't make much sense, right? How could anybody realistically do this? It's not really possible, is it? Unless these people wanted to die and they just stood there and asked him to do this. Even then, it would take a lot of strength and power to be able to rip people apart like this with your bare hands. But I guess the cops don't care about any of that. They're like, "Oh my god, Renfield must have done this. Let's arrest him." but the cops don't really care about any of that. Obviously, they should arrest him because he's the only guy standing there in a room full of dead bodies, but the investigation doesn't go much further than that, which is pretty stupid. The Lobos have the cops in their back pocket, so they work together to corner Aquafina, who has Renfield in her car, because the cops want to hand over Renfield to the Lobos. So they corner Rebecca's car to take Renfield in. They even offer Rebecca a promotion. You get better pay, a better parking spot, child parking spot. And then God's like, hey, I know that they're a cheap attempt at a laugh, okay? But they worked on me. I'm a simple guy. Also, this is a very strange way for the cops and the Lobos to get what they want, right? This whole thing where they try to convince Rebecca to hand over Renfield, it just makes no sense to me because there's a much easier solution to this. I get that the Lobos want to get Renfield as soon as possible, but it's already nighttime. Rebecca has to sleep at some point. Just wait for her to bring him to the station and then hand him over. Like, what? Now, I know that Rebecca wants to live up to her father, and her father was not a corrupt cop. He was a very virtuous man. He always did what was right. And the cops know this, right? Why would they not expect that trying to corrupt Rebecca would be kind of a hard task? She's proved to be very hard-headed in the past. She wouldn't just turn her back on everything she believed in for a better parking spot and a promotion. And the cops should have known this, but yeah, Rebecca is completely suicidal. She's a maniac. She shoots a power line and drives away with 100 guns pointing at her. Which leads me to ask, why does this girl care so much about this guy who she just thinks killed a bunch of innocent people? Who gives a shit about Renfield? Hand him over. Who cares if the cops get him or if the Lobos get him? This guy's a piece of shit. Arguably, he's worse than the Lobos, right? Why would you risk your life for this guy that you think just murdered a bunch of innocent people? She doesn't like the Lobos because the Lobos killed her father. Okay, that's the big thing. But still, which makes it even more insane that the cops would think that she would be okay with this. There's another pretty funny moment between Freddy Lobo and Dracula. Dracula starts laughing maniacally after making the proposal to work together, and Freddy has a hilarious reply. Are you happy or are you gonna fuck me up?
Are you happy or are you gonna fuck me up?
Knowing that she's being pursued by the cops and the Lobo crime family, where does Rebecca bring Renfield? That's right, her own apartment. Where else would she go? So obviously these men show up to try and apprehend them, and thus a battle ensues between Rebecca, Renfield, and these men. And there's a bunch of them, and they're all wearing armor, and they all have guns.
Yes!
Renfield shouldn't have a problem, you know, because he's part vampire, but Rebecca? Yeah, she should have definitely been killed during this firefight. Renfield does some pretty hilarious shit during this part. He rips the arms off this one guy and uses them to fight off other men. He then throws them like javelins at two other guys that are fighting Rebecca. He rips off one dude's face. Is that a face-off reference? In age. So yeah, it's obviously not very believable, but it's a pretty neat fight scene nonetheless. Rebecca's plot armor is insane, but it is what it is. Renfield and Rebecca ready themselves to fight Dracula and the Lobos, because they have Rebecca's sister captain. Yeah, Rebecca's sister is big in this movie, but
that's good.
Time, which is a pretty important decision, I think. If you're gonna make a character become captain, you're gonna want the audience to like that character, at the very least, know who the character is. I don't even know her name. Oh, apparently her name's Kate. I had to go on IMDb to find her. Later we learned that Dracula had turned pretty much the entire Lobo crime family into familiars, aside from Bella Francesca. There's a part when Freddy's nips ascended up his nose, and it's pretty gnarly, you know, because he's a familiar now, he has to be bugs in his tower. I guess Dracula put all these guys in a room, and he was like, alright, now drink my blood. And listen up, you're all gonna want to keep bugs now. That's how you get the tower. Nobody got drugs, but you gotta get your food for the next time. Immediately okay with sniffing the centipede of his nose. That's pretty crazy. This guy is a multi-worker. So Freddy and Renfield fight. Renfield puts a dog with literally Dracula manipulates Rebecca, avoiding him as long as he feels it. For some reason, Dracula insists on staying in his hallway, where the lights are open up and the sun is smashed to extinction. And here's what happened. Rebecca presses the switch and opens the blinds.
Oh god.
everything in their disposal on Dracula. They end up burning him into an ash, they put his ash into cement cubes, and then dump them in the sewer. So yeah, that's the end of Dracula. It would be pretty hilarious if they, this time, but definitely figuratively, they use everything in their disposal on Dracula. They end up burning him into an ash, they put his ash into cement cubes, and then dump them in the sewer. So yeah, that's the end of Dracula. It would be pretty hilarious if they made a sequel to this movie and somehow he found a way out of these cement cubes. At the very end of this movie, Renfield uses Dracula blood to bring back to life everybody Dracula killed at the meeting. Remember when Rebecca found Renfield there? Yeah, I guess they just left all the bodies sitting in this gymnasium for however long. Some time had passed since then. Maybe they revived them all from the morgue. As far as their families that were informed of their deaths, who cares about that? So yeah, pretty silly movie. Obviously, it's not perfect. It's nowhere near perfect. If it weren't for Nick Cage, I would go as far as to say this movie is bad. But at the end of the day, movies are meant to entertain. I had a blast watching this. I'd probably give it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10, but obviously I'm biased. Most people probably give it a 5 or something. Either way, that's my review of Renfield. Will I watch this movie again? Hell yeah. Yes, I will. It's a good time, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you'd like me to review next in the comment section down below. Thank you so much to all my patrons that make videos like this possible. Here are all the names of all these beautiful people who support me. I love you guys so much. If you haven't already, please go check out alienclothing.com. We have a bunch of amazing new designs over there, including this shirt, which is sick as hell. Use code Renfield at checkout to get 15% off your order. This discount will only be active for 48 hours, so use it while you still can.
Shit, you got PlayStation?
So much for watching.
Hold on, you got PlayStation?
I'll see you in the next
You got PlayStation, bro? As if you got PlayStation, then sure, yeah. Tell me if you got PlayStation. Hold on, what's your name? Bro, tell me your name. What's your PlayStation name? How do I get chats? Hold on, what's your name? Okay, what's your name? Is it just Guts? Or friend me? Is my name visible? Hold on. Yeah, no, I got you. I know. Okay, do you speak English? It's fine. Do you speak English? What's your primary language? LL. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I got you. It's fine. I need a friend to play this with me in the first place. Yeah, I'll look you up. Hold on, yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I got you, bro. Or you could send me a friend request. I'm gonna just friend you in the first place, so just friend me instead. Wait, fuck, I've got underscore. Hey, hello? Bro, can you hear me? Fuck, Hello? Hold on. I haven't done this in a long time. Fuck. Shit. I'm panicking. I've never... Hold on. I can't hear you. Just try texting. It's not coming from my TV. Hold on. Maybe it's, It's fine. Hold on. So, just text me in chat. Let me stop the stream real quick. Yeah, yeah, I'll get this set up. I hear you very, very subtly, just not good enough, but it's fine. I got you, bro. Yeah, we're about to fuck this up. Let's go. If only I could hear you. I forget how to do it. Let me, So I just equip the bell, right? Like, text in chat, because we're friends. Text me. Are you even on? Hold on. Yeah, no, bro. Hop on. Like this, right? You can't see me. Yeah, activate the resonance bell. Wait, no, don't do that, don't do that. That was an accident. I didn't mean to. Yeah, ignore that. I can't hear you, but, like, yeah, hop on. I can... Oh, hello? Oh, what's up, homie? I hear you now. Are you on? Yeah, okay. So I just activate the, Oh, small resonant bell. Oh. Yeah, I'm activating it. Yeah, I rang the bell. Let's... So do I just wait here? I did. Oh, password. Okay, no. I go to system and, go to what? Oh, network. Oh, what should the password be? 111? Okay, I've done it. Just 111, right? Let me, you said do what? Oh, the lamp. Wait, so I have to be near a lamp? Oh. Never knew. I thought you could just stand near the boss fight. Yeah, it's still not working. Oh. Yeah, I'm at the lamp. Small resonant bell, right? How long does it usually take? Oh, try doing it again. I'm gonna go beckoning and then small resonant. So, 3 ones, right? Or 4? 4? Oh, 4. My bad. Oh, there we go. No, but it's working now. It's like searching. I see like an outline of someone running around. It says searching for a child. I said could not discover. Yeah, hello? It said cannot discover. Oh, worldwide. Yeah, now let me try. It still said could not discover. Wait. Yeah. I have. Let me check. Type the password in chat so I know I got it right. Viewing image. Oh, 111. I thought you said 1111. Yeah, now let me try. Okay, let's do this one more time. Just rang it. Could not discover the chime of a small resonant bell. You just rang your bell? So do you want me to do it again? So do beckoning, then small. Oh, it said discovered. It discovered. It discovered. Yes. Okay. We've done it. Let's go. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna go take a piss. Okay, bro. Where are you? Where are you? It won't let me, Can you hear me? It won't let me enter the white fog. Or maybe I'm going the wrong direction. Oh yeah, no, I'm stupid, bro. Yeah, wait for me. I'm coming. Yeah, you're right there. Found you. Oh, you're a Crowsworn hunter. It won't let me go in. You said what? Oh. Oh, there we go. It says returning to own world. I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe we have to do it at the, maybe you have to do it, inside the boss fight room. Like, I'll bring my small resonant bell, okay? Like, redo your, bold hunter mark thing, and then I'll try. I'll do my small resonant bell. Okay, did you reawaken? Okay. I'll do my small resonant, and then you do your beckoning. Okay? Right before you enter the white fog? Yeah, join mine. Oh, fuck. I'll have to do the loop-de-loop right quick. Okay, now try yours. The beckoning bell. Oh, it's a discovered chime. Let's go. Where are you? Let me try finding you. I see you. Let me try going in first. Yes, let's fucking go. Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait for. Hold on, don't attack him yet. Don't attack him yet. Take out the spiders first so we can all do it in one try. Did you hear what I said, Munson? Take out the small spiders first, because if you don't, it's gonna be a lot harder. I'm New Game Plus 2. Okay, I got you. Or we could just make it harder. Fuck, I guess. Because if we all attack, because these spiders can one shot. Okay, now let's go. What? Wait, hold on. What level are you at, bro? I've died. Shit. Damn, bro. Try doing it on your attempt. And if you can't, then we'll swap worlds again. Okay. Or we could do a chalice dungeon together. Yeah, this boss fight's hard. Which New Game Plus are you on? Several? Oh, third. Okay, that's why it took so long. I'm on New Game Plus 2. That's why yours is so easy. I mean, so hard. Much harder. You said what? I did spawn back. I'm using my small resonant. You use your beckoning this time. I'm at the lamp. You're using your beckoning bell, right? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get something to drink. name's Jaden. I'm American. Did it work? You just rang it. Yeah, the bell. I'm gonna try it again. Oh, no, never mind, I discovered it. So, I'm guessing I have to go in first. Wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Yeah. Are you using the rifle spear for arcane? I mean, sorry, the saw spear. Hold on, let me go first. Never mind. Yeah, hold on. I'm coming. Do you have fire paper? Okay, hold on, I have some oil urns. So remember, take the small guys out first. Because these guys one-shot. Damn, bro, you just ain't gonna listen. That's crazy. Shit. Oh. Oh, back up, back up, back up. Kill it. Oh. I'm going in. Did you die? Heal, 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 heal. Okay, hold on. Oh! Oh. You got this, bro. Fuck. Okay, let's go again. I'm gonna use small resonant bell again. And use your beckoning. You said what? Okay. We can go out tomorrow. I'll try and get a mic so I can talk to you better. Yeah, so tell me when you're about to ring your beckoning bell. Oh, you rang it? Okay. Wrong direction again. Hold on. Do you have the, wait, before you do anything, do you have the, empty phantasm shell? Okay, so, oh, bro, kill you. Don't die. I usually parry my enemies, so boss fights aren't really my forte, unless they're parryable. The sword, the Shikage? Look it up. Or, unless you don't want to look it up, so what you have to do is you need to go to, have you beaten, the Witches of Hemwick? So, just look it up. Nothing. Oh, go to the, so you've beaten the Witches of Hemwick. Have you picked up something called the, Vile Blood Registry? No, sorry, not, it should be an invitation to Canehurst. The invitation to Canehurst Castle. Or Canehurst Summons. So, go get the Canehurst Summons. You get it, I'll explain it to you tomorrow, I'll text it to you. I definitely will contact you though, I swear. So remember, it only enters its second phase when, listen. It only enters the second phase when you do enough damage to it. So we're gonna have to take out all the smaller spiders first, and then we can all attack at the same time and we can do more damage. Oh, I'm 16. I'm gonna wait for them to get lined up, then use. Oh, what the fuck? I got one shot, what the hell, man? Yeah, that's yeah, that's fucked up. You wanna go one more time, bro? Yeah. Do you have any hunter tools, like the Tiny to Nitrous? What level's your arcane? Okay, that should be enough. So basically what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna line the tiny guys up into a line. or just a big mass, and you use tiny nitrous, and it does like 300 damage to all of them. Or at least that's what I do. I'll do that. You get behind them and attack. And which weapon's your main? Like what, Oh, okay. Blades of Mercy. I tried using Blades of Mercy, they just weren't that good to me. What are your main stats for attack? So, like strength, skill, or blood tinge. Or arcane even. Okay. Yeah, I rang my resonance spell. Have you played Elden Ring? Wait, you platinumed? Tell me when you ring your beckoning bell. Okay. After this one? Yeah. Okay, let's jump him. Okay, something like that. We just gotta, So just focus on those guys. Back up, back up. Okay, jump him from the side. Yes, we did it. I'm gonna send you a close friend request.